It's been over a year since I finished my flight attendant training, and today I'm finally ready to talk about how it all went. Just the highlights, the real moments, and everything in between. This was actually the third time I moved during college, but this time felt different because I wasn't just transferring dormitories. I was moving into my school for the training itself. Room tour before my roommates come home. So this is the view after you entered in. We have cabinets. They're actually big, bigger than I thought. So four cabinets for four students. And then on the left side is the bathroom, toilet, shower, and vanity area. It's pretty empty. And then we have a long table for four students and then two bunk beds. And then we have a small terrace canopy. The view is the senior high school grounds. Aircon is here and we have a pretty decent light. Leaving where you learn, it sounded exciting. And honestly, it was. I went into it full of passion. I've always loved aviation, and becoming a flight attendant felt like something I truly wanted. I thought I already knew what I was signing up for, but the training had other plans. It didn't just teach me about the industry, it taught me about myself, what I can do, what I still cannot do, where my limits are, and whether I'm willing to push past them. There were moments when I started to doubt everything. Moments when I felt like I was losing myself in the process. And honestly, there were times I almost gave up. But somehow I made it through. So if you're wondering how I survived all of that, and what really happens behind the scenes of flight attendant training, come with me, let me tell you my story.
Nakita ko sa video!
Hi guys, kapag-settle na kami. First day of school! Let's start with the reality of training. Our schedule was Monday to Friday for 2 straight months. And you'd think an 8 a.m. class isn't that bad. But for us, our day started at 5 a.m. Why? Because there were 4 of us in one room. Imagine that. 4 girls sharing one space, all trying to get ready at the same time. Taking turns in the bathroom, rushing to eat breakfast, doing a full face of makeup every single day, fixing our hair into a neat bun, wearing our uniforms, all before class even starts. And that was just the beginning. We also had to study constantly because we had exams every day. Not just one exam, sometimes 3 to 4 subjects in a single day. And these weren't easy exams. Most of them enumeration that had to be perfect word for word, or it's automatically wrong. Identification, essays, everything was intense. It was exhausting, physically, mentally, even emotionally. But at the same time, it pushed me to discover how much I can actually handle. But of course, it wasn't all stress and pressure. There were little things that made everything feel lighter. And honestly, these are some of my favorite memories. Nasa room. Our last free food, guys. Thank you, ma'am. First, of course, the free meals. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday to Friday. And we'd get our meals from the security guard, which made it even more memorable for some reason. It was such a small thing, but it gave us something to look forward to every day. Like, okay, at least I get to eat for free today. And not gonna lie, free electricity was also a blessing. We literally never turned off our air conditioning the whole time we were there, especially since it was almost summer. That alone made everything a little more comfortable. Now, review days. Those were tough. There were times I would have emotional breakdowns, like really questioning if I could still keep going. But somehow, I still managed to push through and even ace some of those exams. And what made it better was my friends. Whenever we reviewed together, we turned it into something fun like a quiz bee. We'd ask each other questions, laugh at wrong answers, and somehow make studying less stressful.
Emergency opposite may get up. Emergency opposite may get up. Exit here, jump off, get out, get out. Exit.
Ito, steps in improving your posture. Drink milk. Quality. Oh, panis. May 1 point na kayo bukas.
Sana matanong yun. Pati yung drink milk.
Ay, ganyan nga!
Ano gagawin ko?
Kanina kanina.
Shake, 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 shake!
Sometimes we'd even review by the swimming pool, but let's be real, we'd end up swimming instead of studying. And on weekends, since we didn't have free meals, we'd go out, eat fast food, go to malls, just unwind a little. Or if we were too tired, we'd just stay in bed, review, and fall asleep. It was chaotic, exhausting, and fun all at the same time. And looking back now, those little moments, they're the ones I miss the most.
Saan taga ka mas mamit?
Hi guys.
Ay, oh!
Super nabudol sila sa stickers ko.
Ito nga, magkano to?
Akin na!
Juro ko dyan. Ito yung akin. Ayun! Pagpagam!
Ayan,
Ay,
oh!
sorry.
Agawan sila sa stickers ko guys.
Ukay-ukay!
Ah! Ah! Japan surplus.
Tapos na isang linggo. Finally, Friday! Finally, Friday.
Now that you've seen what our daily life looked like, let me take you through the actual training itself, because this is where everything really started to feel real. Let's start with grooming and makeup, because this was literally the foundation of everything. During our first lessons, we had to come to class barefaced and with our hair down. And from there, we were taught the basic steps: how to properly present ourselves, how to look neat, polished, and professional.
Sobrang hindi ako to. First class done, parang makeup ng Emirates. First class done, guys. It was a makeup lesson.
But after that, every single day before class, we had a grooming check. No hair out of place, no messy bun, and a full face of makeup every day. It was strict, but it really trained us to always look presentable, no matter how early or how tired we were. Next, we worked on how we carry ourselves. We were trained how to walk properly, maintain the correct posture, and most importantly, how to speak with confidence. We were asked questions on the spot, and we had to answer immediately. No long pauses, no second guessing. It was all about thinking fast and presenting yourself well, because in this job, first impressions really matter.
Why do you want to become cabin crew? I want to become a cabin crew because I want to explore a lot of history and culture of other people. Since being a cabin crew exposes you with other cultures and foreigners as well, not just Filipinos. And I would be proud and happy to help people in here.
Guys, public speaking slash mock interview namin today. Pero practice lang. Tomorrow's gonna be the real mock interview.
Ang ingay? Naririnig niyo ba ako?
Then came one of the most nerve-wracking parts, the mock interviews. It felt like a real airline interview. We were given different questions, real life situations, and even products to upsell, just like an actual flight attendant would. There were individual interviews to assess our potential, and group interviews to see how well we worked as a team. And then the reach test. I'll be honest, I miserably failed that one. So me and my roommates literally marked our wall and tried to practice reaching every day. Well, tried is the key word because we didn't really stay consistent with it.
Ella.
After that, we had public speaking. We were assigned different countries and had to talk about them for about a minute and a half, sometimes even shorter. No scripts, no stuttering, just pure confidence. It really pushed us out of our comfort zone and helped us learn how to speak clearly in front of people.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shainin Suniga, and today I'm going to talk about Morocco. So, Morocco is a country, and the capital of this country is Rabat. It is located in Africa. Therefore, our climate here, or their climate here, is most likely to be hot. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to have you on board this flight, now ready to depart for Seoul, South Korea. In command of the aircraft is Captain Suniga, assisted by the First Officer Fernando, and this is your flight person, Shane Lindsay. Our flying time to Seoul, South Korea will be approximately 3 hours and 40 minutes, and we shall be cruising at an altitude of 30,000 feet.
Now, this was my favorite part. This was when it finally felt real. We were taught the safety demonstrations inside the aircraft, learning the proper timing, the gestures, and how to execute everything smoothly.
Each seat is provided with a seat belt. To fasten, simply push ends together. To tighten, pull loose end of the strap. To unfasten, lift top of buckle and pull free end to release. If you are sharing a seat with a small child, put your seat belt around your waist and wrap your arms around your infant's waist. Your life vests are found under your seats or in the middle armrest in the business class and first class sections. In case of water landing, remove sharp objects around your body. Slip vest over your head. Take tape around your waist and push end to buckle. Pull tape to tighten. When outside the aircraft, pull down sharply on two inflation cords found at the lower end. Should the life vest fail to inflate, blow into mouth tubes. Push pin inward to release air. Do not inflate life vest inside the aircraft. At night, pull the tab attached to the battery to activate the lamp. This cabin is pressurized. Should there be a rapid change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop out from the compartments located above you. Immediately take hold of the mask, pull it firmly towards you, making sure the pin is released to start the flow of oxygen. Put mask over your nose and mouth. Pull elastic band for snug fit and breathe normally. Keep mask on until you are advised to remove it. If a child or other passengers around you would need your assistance, ensure you have your mask on first before assisting them. We call your attention to the emergency exits clearly marked along each side of the cabin. Please take a moment to locate the exits nearest you. Keep in mind that the nearest exits may be behind you. In case of loss of electric power, emergency lights and path markings will lead you to these exits during evacuation. For further information, please study the safety card found in the seat pocket in front of you.
Ang bigat Hindi ko siya maano sa labas. Ang bigat. Pero madali siya isara. Mahirap nga lang siya iganon sa labas. Wala akong nag-exercise.
And then, the cabin door. We were trained how to properly open it, and at that moment, it hit me. This is it. I'm actually doing it. I'm actually training to become a flight attendant. Our practical exams for this were honestly so fun. It didn't even feel like an exam. It felt like we were already in the job.
Pero pag yung nakaselect first lang na names ng close friends, makikita niya sa bata. Makikita niya dito. Diba yung
Brace for impact. Emergency, bend down. Emergency, bend down. Emergency, bend down. Water landing. Emergency, open seatbelt, put on life vest, it's late outside, get out. Emergency, open seatbelt, put on life vest, it's late outside, get out. Emergency, open seatbelt, put on life vest, it's late outside, get out. Emergency, open seatbelt, put on life vest, it's late outside, get out. Emergency, open seatbelt, put on life vest, it's late outside, get out. Emergency, open seatbelt, it's late life vest, it's get out. Emergency, open seatbelt, put on life vest, it's late outside, get out. Emergency, open seatbelt, put on life vest, it's late outside, get out. Exit here, shoes off, get out, it's late life vest, jump and slide. Exit here, shoes off, get out, it's late life vest, jump and slide. Exit here, shoes off, get out, it's late life vest, jump and slide. Anybody here? Anybody here? Call for help! Call for help! Anybody here? Anybody here? Call for help! Call for help! Captain, let's go! I'm inflating my life vest. Shoes off, I'm out!
Yung buo na siya.
今から到着されていますので、少々お待ちください。もし何かあったらまたお呼びください。
谢谢。
Then came the most intense part of the training, economy and first class service. We were taught the full flow of a flight, when to make announcements, when to perform safety demos, when to distribute tissues, food, and complementary items, when to sit during takeoff and landing, and even how to properly disembark passengers. We spent most of our time here because it was very hands-on. We had to act like we were already working, serving passengers, preparing food in real time, and maintaining the right attitude throughout. It was tiring, but also one of the most fulfilling parts of the training. And when practical exam day came, I can proudly say we did amazing. We even received Best in Economy and Best in First Class during our graduation. And honestly, that made everything worth it.
Hi guys, welcome to our cabin.
May ginagawa
Sa harap ng pasahero. I-open mo lang, tapos...
Tayo ay nasa fine dining.
fine dining airline.
Parang ito rin siya. Ito rin to be.
Sino passengers nyo? Sino passengers nyo? Tingin ka.
And of course, not every day was intense. We also had what I call our chill day, like wine training. We learned how to properly introduce drinks, how to pour wine correctly, and even how to taste it the proper way. It was a nice break from all the pressure and something a little different from our usual routine.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to offer you this liquor. This is Yvonne Mao Cabernet Sauvignon from France. This is made of 100% Cabernet Sauvignon grapes from France, and it offers an aroma of blackcurrant and plum with a little hint of vanilla. This liquor has 30% of alcohol. Would you like to try it?
Yes! Purple! Ay, purple!
Go na!
Now let's talk about the emergency slide. At first, it looked so fun and not scary at all, like I was actually excited to try it.
Ay, mo kaya yun nung kami. May downy yung sa amin. Shai.
But the moment I got to the top, I realized it was high, like actually high. And the thing is, you can't just sit and slide like we used to when we were kids. You have to jump. So when it was finally my turn, I jumped and somehow ended up stopping in the middle of the slide. I literally had to crawl my way down. It was embarrassing, but also one of the funniest moments of my training.
Magtanong kayo kung pwede.
Then we had basic first aid training. We learned the proper way of doing CPR, how to use bandages in different situations, and how to respond during medical emergencies. Since I was actually one of the leaders of the medical team back in my college, this felt familiar, but at the same time, I learned so much more.
Okay? And then interlock. Hindi pwedeng ganyan. Dapat diretso ko yan. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Kaya mo yan, Joseph.
Next, swimming lessons. And honestly, this felt less like training and more like a fun day at the pool. We were taught how to swim properly, how to float, and how to support each other in the water, especially in emergency situations. It was fun, a little chaotic, but also very important.
Zen!
And finally, something a little different from all the physical and practical trainings. We had a museum tour outside the campus. It was such a nice break from everything. No pressure, no exams, just us exploring, learning, and enjoying the moment together. It reminded me that even in the middle of all the stress, we were still allowed to breathe, to have fun, and to just live a little.
Ngunit nang sinakop ng mga Hapon ang Pilipinas,
Pagtripan niya na naman ako, guys. I'm sorry. Bulaga!
Main course. Can I have strawberry and lemon?
Yan na.
May yung ano nga? May yung baso nga?
Ay, hindi pa tayo nagpa-follow?
And of course, beyond all the trainings, exams, and pressure, there were the little moments in between that made everything feel human. The kind of moments that don't seem big at the time, but end up meaning the most.
Ganun mo. Para makita ko. Ala!
Mabaling ang buyod, tipayong ulo.
Lahat ng to.
Ay, uy, napicture ko naman kami sa vlog!
How do I live without you?
Ang ganda nila.
Red hot, that's what I'm on. Hey Siri, can you say humunupunupunupu na po ah? Student ba?
Tignan mo yung isa, walang naman kasi. Yung mga...
Yung kay Tinya ating isa.
Practice pa rin kami today.
Ano masabi niya sa kanila?
Plate lifeless inside
Ano
the
masabi
aircraft.
niya sa kanila?
At night, pull the tab attached to the battery to act.
Thank you. Kaya tayo. Kali tayo.
Like doing grocery runs together just to stock up our room.
Oh! Ilan totoo? Ay, last ko na to. Parang madaling araw ngayon.
Pupunta kami. Let's go!
May nagluluto na naman po.
Or that one time we went jogging, which, let's be honest, only happened once.
So Shai, if you're watching this, if you're editing this, I would like to say congratulations because you're editing this vlog dahil sisipag ka.
Guys, tignan niyo yung reward ko after jogging. Sinigang.
Somewhere in the middle of all the chaos, we also found out that we got accepted into the company we've always wanted for our internship. And that moment, it felt like everything was slowly falling into place. But I'll save that story for another vlog. There were also quiet moments like when I would video call my best friend because I missed her so much and just needed a break from everything. And then there were the complete opposite moments, the loud ones. The kind where we couldn't stop laughing over the simplest things.
Sabi, 3 tayo
Mag-aaral tayo! Sakit kita sa ganun. Kaya sa Cora. Sasabihin mo na.
Dito naman sa mga namatay. Hi. Improve balance and motor skills. Improve voice quality and protection.
Instantly.
Muscular muscle. Muscular aches and pains. Muscular na nakalagay sa akin! Muscular. Oy, muscular na nakalagay sa akin!
Burn woman.
Both hands at the side. Drop, clasp. Maintain body. Knees are relaxed and flex.
Kama.
Wait! Wait!
Kama.
Ano kama mag...
Tanga, may kama.
Wait!
Kama. O, tas...
Are flex? Ano ko binakita?
May alam.
Ano ka? Kala ko pala magsabi!
Visiting our classmates' rooms just to gossip.
Nasa gitna ako. And we judge. Ang dami tao. Ang dami tao. Pero may tao pa sa CR niya. Alam mo. Sobrang lalapit na sa isa't isa. Okay lang yan kasi sabay naman kayo maligo.
Kaya ako sobrang pito ko sa...
Ay, pati ikaw pala, Ivan, no?
Wala curfew na kasi.
Bye-bye.
Hindi kasi lalo nang walang puri.
Wait lang, te. Hair by Ivan. Hair by Ivan.
Sugat mo, di kanina ko kayo na ano.
nanay. Meron kang nauwi nung kailan, hanggang ngayon ba naman?
Alam mo yung masaya siya pero nakakalungkot?
Oo, nalulusyal na siya. Ang aga pa siya. Last na to. Sa December, wala nang ganito.
Staying in malls until closing time,
Bakit hindi Ronita yun? Ang pangit naman.
We're in abandoned mall.
or spending 3 days just swimming and forgetting we even had responsibilities.
Di, mabasa yung mga reviewer.
Sometimes we'd even drive to the plaza
Ito foreign affairs.
Para slay ka.
Oo,
Ba't na?
and then just walk back home like it was nothing.
Hindi yan, wag yan. Yun.
Buti wala. Anong grip nila?
Happy Fiesta 109.
And yes, there were random impulsive moments too, like cutting bangs out of boredom.
Sabi yung sakit. Lagi lang din yung dog show. Nagagi na kayo?
Pinutol niya.
Sakit na ba si Doraemon? Sakit na ba si Doraemon? Doraemon?
But not everything was light and fun. There were also vulnerable moments.
Sabi mo, di ba? Ilalagay ko to sa vlog. Cry ka ngayon. Sabi niya na, hindi ako.
Especially as graduation started getting closer, during practices, during late night talks, when everything started to feel real, like, wait, this is actually ending.
Hello guys! We're back to our hotel because
For the
it's our
last night. And we're graduating tomorrow.
And in those moments, you realize you weren't just surviving the training, you were building memories and a version of yourself you didn't know existed.
KMJS na yun.
Or in the middle armrest in the business class and first class sections.
Uy, wala na yelo.
Batch 0425!
May makeup is so good today. I forgot to film a get ready with me, but this is glam by me. Time check is currently
magbubuka ko, wait lang.
9:23. Our call time is actually 9 a.m. But everyone's still getting ready.
Ay, putang ina. Oh my God! I didn't mean to!
Magbibihis na lang ako. Inalis pa yung botones ko.
So guys, very traditional tayo yan.
Meron akong threader dyan! Hi guys, we're ready.
Meron na ba?
Mga FA, Emirates.
It's giving...
Welcome to Celestial Airways, everyone.
Before graduation day, there was one moment that really made everything sink in. Our graduation photo shoot and cinematic video shoot. This was when it truly started to feel like, this is it. This is ending. We were also excited that day, happy, emotional, and just soaking in every moment.
Sila
Wala na sila eh. Tsaka yung isa na dito pinipicturan.
Kasama yata yung
Madaya ka! Madaya! Hindi magkakaroon ka muna. Madaya mo.
One more. Close.
Ang init guys.
So pretty naman si Shai.
We had our shoot right in the middle of the ramp, right on the runway. From when the sun was still high up in the sky until it slowly started to set. And honestly, it felt surreal. After everything we went through for 2 months, the stress, the pressure, the breakdowns, we were finally there celebrating it. Laughing, posing, enjoying, and at the same time, quietly realizing that this chapter of our lives was coming to an end. It was such a beautiful day, a memorable one, and in a way, it felt like the perfect closing scene to something that once challenged us so much.
Nasa runway na kami for shooting guys. Talaga ng liwanag!
Sabihin yung favorite girl.
Talaga!
Wow, guys. Nice one.
Nahiga sa runway guys. Excuse me to take off lang.
Oh, kendeng tayo dyan, oh. Kimay. Okay, smile. We're done. Happy graduation day.
And finally, graduation day came. My brother was there for me, standing in place of my parents who were away, back in my province and abroad. But I was still so grateful to all of them. I felt both happy and sad at the same time. Happy because I finally made it, because I survived something that once made me question myself so much. But also sad because it felt like I didn't fully unleash everything I could have been. Like there was still more in me that I didn't get to show. And just like that, it was over. All those early mornings, breakdowns, laughs, lessons, they all led to one moment. Graduation didn't just mean finishing the training. It also meant saying goodbye to a chapter that changed me. A bittersweet ending to a chapter that I'll never forget. This was my flight attendant training journey, and this is only just the beginning.